Hello children, today I am going to explain you some of the topics of the chapter light. So those topics are introductory part of this chapter, reflection of light, plane mirror, spherical mirrors, terms used in mirrors and the rules for obtaining images formed by spherical mirror. So first I am going to start with the introductory part. See, as we all know that light is a form of energy and due to which we are able to see the object. Or we can say that it is an electromagnetic wave that can travel through any medium as well as through vacuum. मीन्स लाइट एनर्जी का एक फॉर्म होता है जिसके थ्रू हम ऑब्जेक्ट को देख सकते हैं और किसी भी मीडियम एज वेल एज वैक्यूम में से भी ट्रेवल कर सकती है. सो वी कैन से दैट लाइट डज नॉट रिक्वायर्स एनी मीडियम टू ट्रेवल. सो व्हेन लाइट फॉल्स ऑन द सर्फेस ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट इट कैन ईदर बी एब्सॉर्ब्ड, ट्रांसमिटेड और रिफ्लेक्टेड. कि अगर लाइट किसी ऑब्जेक्ट के ऊपर गिरती है तो या तो वो ऑब्जेक्ट उस लाइट रे को एब्सॉर्ब कर लेगा या ट्रांसमिट कर देगा या रिफ्लेक्ट कर देगा. सो इन दिस यूनिट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट द रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट. सो द लाइट फॉलिंग ऑन अ surface may strike the surface and bounce back, and this striking and bouncing back of light ray is called the reflection. You can see in this diagram and in this animated part that the striking and bouncing back. So the light ray is striking to the wall and it's bounced back. So this phenomena is known as the reflection of light. This shows the reflection of light. So to show reflection, there are certain characteristics that must be fulfilled by an object. That it should have a shiny surface, it should have a polished surface, and it should have a smooth surface. Now there are certain terminologies that is involved in case of the reflection. First one is the incident ray. So you can see this diagram also. Incident ray. So it is the ray that strikes the surface. So this one is the incident ray that is striking to the surface. So this ray is known as the incident ray. Next, point of incidence. It is the point at which the incident ray strikes the surface. So the point on the surface where the incident ray strike, so that point is known as the point of incidence. Next one is the reflected ray. The ray that bounce back on striking the surface. See again the diagram. The ray that bounce back, the ray which is bouncing back, that ray is known as the reflected ray. This ray is known as the reflected ray. Next one is the normal. The perpendicular drawn to the surface. So the perpendicular which is drawn to the surface, it's an imaginary line. This perpendicular is known as the normal. Next is the angle of incidence. So the angle between the incident ray and the normal, see in the diagram, the angle between the incident ray and the normal. So the angle between these two is known as the angle of incidence. Next one is the angle of reflection. The angle between the reflected ray and the normal. So that angle is known as the angle of reflection. Plane of reflection. Plane where incident ray, reflected ray and the normal lies. वो प्लेन जहां पे इंसिडेंट रे, रिफ्लेक्टेड रे एंड नॉर्मल तीनों आकर मिलते हैं, दैट प्लेन इज नोन एज द प्लेन ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन. ऑब्जेक्ट. इट इज अ थिंग दैट फॉर्म्स एन इमेज ऑन द स्क्रीन. जिसकी इमेज स्क्रीन पे बनती है, दैट थिंग इज नोन एज द ऑब्जेक्ट. नेक्स्ट, इमेज. इट इज द रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑन द स्क्रीन. अब जिस ऑब्जेक्ट का रिफ्लेक्शन हमें स्क्रीन पे मिलता है, दैट रिफ्लेक्शन इज नोन एज द इमेज. So in this chapter we are going to study two types of images. First is the real image. So it is that which is formed when reflected rays actually meet at a certain point. जब reflected ray एक certain point पर आकर मिलती है तो image which is formed at that time is the real image. It is always inverted and can be obtained on screen. ये हमेशा inverted होती है और screen पे obtain कर सकते हैं इसको. You can take the example of that मूवी हॉल का जो होता है, द इमेज विच इज फॉर्म्ड इन दैट मूवीज, दैट इज द रियल इमेजेस. प्रोजेक्टर पे जो इमेजेस का फॉर्मेशन होता है, दैट इज द रियल इमेजेस. नाउ वर्चुअल इमेजेस. इट इज दैट विच इज फॉर्म्ड व्हेन रिफ्लेक्टेड रेज डू नॉट मीट एक्चुअली बट अपियर टू मीट एट अ सर्टेन पॉइंट. तो द इमेजेस विच आर फॉर्म्ड इज नोन एज द वर्चुअल इमेजेस. इट इज ऑलवेज इरेक्ट एंड कैन नॉट बी ऑब्टेन ऑन द स्क्रीन. ये हमेशा इरेक्ट होती है, उसको स्क्रीन पे ऑब्टेन नहीं कर सकते. अब स्क्रीन क्या होता है? अ सरफेस वेयर इमेज इज फॉर्म. जिस सरफेस पे इमेज का फॉर्मेशन होता है दैट इज नॉन एज द स्क्रीन. नाउ देयर आर टू लॉज ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन. फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन स्टेट्स दैट incident ray, reflected ray and the normal all lies on the same plane. See in this diagram, incident ray, reflected ray and the normal all lies on the same plane. So this is the first law of reflection. Second law of reflection states that angle of incidence is always equivalent to the angle of reflection. एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस हमेशा एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन के इक्वलेंट होता है. दिस इज द सेकेंड लॉ ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन. नाउ इन दिस चैप्टर वी आर going to study different types of mirror. First one is the plane mirror and second one is the spherical mirror. So plane mirror are those that have plane reflecting surface. जिनकी plane reflecting surfaces होती है, those mirrors are known as the plane mirror. So there are some characteristics of the images formed by plane mirrors. So first, image formed by mirrors are always virtual and erect. प्लेन मिरर जो भी इमेजेस बनाते हैं वो हमेशा वर्चुअल होती है. वर्चुअल, एज आई टोल्ड यू, दैट कैन नॉट बी ऑब्टेन्ड ऑन स्क्रीन. एंड इरेक्ट का फॉर्मेशन होता है. एंड साइज ऑफ द इमेज इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू द साइज ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट. कि जो इमेज का साइज होता है वो हमेशा ऑब्जेक्ट के साइज के इक्वलेंट होता है एंड लेटरली इन्वर्टेड होता है. The image formed by the plane mirror are as far behind the mirror as the object in front of the mirror. Image और object का जो distance है mirror से वो हमेशा same होता है. Now in the second point, laterally inverted word is used. So what is the meaning of the lateral inversion here? So if an object is placed in front of the mirror, then the right side of the object appears to be left side and left side of the object appears to be the right side. So this phenomena is known as the lateral inversion. Now spherical mirror. So spherical mirrors are those mirrors which have the curved reflecting surfaces. जिनकी curved reflecting surfaces होती है. तो on the basis of this, there are two type of spherical mirrors we are going to study. Concave mirror, you can see in this diagram, and the convex mirror. So first I am going to explain you the concave mirror. So it is that in which the reflection occurred through the inner surface of the mirror. You can also see in this diagram that the reflection takes place through the inner surface of the mirror. So that type of mirror is known as the concave mirror. Second one is the convex mirror. It is that in which the reflection occurred through the outer surface of the mirror. See in this diagram. Here the reflection is taking place from the outer surface of the mirror. So this is known as the convex mirror. You can also see in this animated part, in the concave mirror, the reflection is taking place from the inner surface of the mirror, and in convex, the reflection is taking place from the outer surface of the mirror. For this, you can also take a simple example of the spoon. So, inner side of the spoon acts as a concave mirror and outer surface of the spoon acts as a convex mirror. Now, there are some important terms which are related to the spherical mirror. First is the center of curvature. So it is the center of the spherical mirror. It is represented by the letter C. मतलब जो center होता है spherical mirror का, that is known as the center of curvature. और इसको C से represent करते हैं. Concave mirror का center of curvature हमेशा front में होता है, whereas convex mirror में center of curvature हमेशा पीछे होता है, mirror के पीछे. Principal axis, the straight line passing through the pole and the center of curvature of a spherical mirror is called the principal axis. जो line pole और center of curvature से pass होती हुई जाती है, that line is known as the principal axis. Pole, the center of the spherical reflecting mirror जो होता है, that is known as pole and it is represented by the letter P. You can also see in this diagram. See, it is very clear from this diagram. This is first diagram representing the concave mirror and second one is for the convex mirror. See the pole. Pole is the center of the reflecting surface. This one is the reflecting surface. इसका जो center होता है that is the pole represented by P. Principal axis, the line passes through the center of curvature and the pole से जो pass होती हुई जाती line, that line is known as the principal axis. Then next is the center of curvature, the center of the spherical mirror. This one is the spherical mirror. उसका जो center होता है that is known as the center of curvature. ठीक है। सो सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर कॉनकेव मिरर के लिए तो फ्रंट में होता है और कॉन्वेक्स मिरर के लिए बिहाइंड द मिरर होता है, सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर। एक टर्म और है इसमें, दैट इज द रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर। द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर एंड द पोल के बीच का जो डिस्टेंस होता है दैट इज नोन एज द रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर, विच इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय द लेटर आर से रिप्रेजेंट होता है। नेक्स्ट वन इज फोकस। सो इट इज द पॉइंट वेयर ऑल रिफ्लेक्टेड रेज मीट और अपीयर टू मीट। वो पॉइंट जहां पे सारी रिफ्लेक्टेड रे आकर मिलती है या फिर अपीयर टू मीट होती है, तो दैट पॉइंट इज नोन एज द फोकस। फोकल लेंथ, the distance between the focus and pole is known as the focal length. Next one is the radius of curvature. As I told you, the distance between the center of curvature and pole is known as the radius of curvature, represented by the letter R. There's a relation between focal length and radius of curvature, that is focal length is always half of the radius of curvature. ठीक है, उसका हमेशा half होता है। Next is aperture of the mirror. So the portion of the mirror from which reflection of light actually takes place. So that reflecting portion is known as aperture of the mirror. Now you can also see in these diagrams that there are different principal focus is given for different types of mirror. So first one is the principal focus for the concave mirror. So see this figure 3A, this one is the 3A figure. You can see here that a number of rays parallel to the principal axis are falling on the concave mirror, and if we now observe that the reflecting rays, we see that they all are intersecting at a point F. देखो सारी points after reflection एक point पर आकर मिल रही है, that point is known as the focus, that is the principal focus of a concave mirror. Next, see the second diagram. In case of convex mirror, in case of convex mirror, the rays get reflected at the reflecting surface से reflect हो गई सारी rays, ठीक है, and these reflected rays appears to come, see behind the mirror, appears to come from the point F on the principal axis, and this point F is called the principal focus of the convex mirror. And the distance between the pole and the principal focus, see again in these diagrams, the distance between the principal focus and the pole is known as the focal length, and it is represented by small f से इसको represent करा जाता है। Now you can also see in this animated part that यहाँ पे this one is the aperture part, that is the reflecting surface which is showing the aperture part. This one is the principal axis which passes through the center of curvature, and the pole, ये pole होगा, that is the center of the reflecting surface. This one is the center of curvature, center of the spherical mirror. Spherical mirror का center, that is center of curvature. Next is the focus, जहाँ पे सारी light rays आकर meet करती है after reflection, that point is known as the focus. And the distance between the focus and the pole is known as the focal length. उसको हम focal length बोलेंगे. And the distance between the center of curvature and the pole is known as radius of curvature. So now next I am moving to the rules for obtaining images formed by spherical mirrors. So first rule states that a ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis of the mirror passes through the focus after reflection from the mirror. Means जब ray of light principal axis के parallel आती है, see in these diagram. First A diagram representing for the concave mirror and second is for the convex mirror. So when the ray of light is coming parallel to the principal axis, this is the principal axis, उसके parallel अगर कोई ray of light आती है तो आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन वो हमेशा फोकस से ही निकलेगी, ठीक है, वो कहाँ से पास होगी, फोकस से. यू कैन ऑल्सो सी इन दिस कॉन्वेक्स मिरर द रे ऑफ लाइट जो इसमें से आ रही है पैरेलल टू द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस एंड इट अपियर्स टू डाइवर्ज. देखिए ये डाइवर्ज होगा यहाँ पे एंड फ्रॉम द प्रिंसिपल फोकस से आ रही है यहाँ पे. ये किस में हो रहा है, कॉन्वेक्स मिरर के अंदर हो रहा है. सो कॉन्केव मिरर इज ऑल्सो नोन एज द कन्वर्जिंग मिरर and convex mirror is also known as the diverging mirror. Second rule states that a ray of light passing through the center of curvature of the concave mirror or directed in the direction of center of curvature of a कॉन्केव मिरर इज रिफ्लेक्टेड बैक अलोंग द सेम पाथ, देखिए सेम पाथ पे आ रही है, कोई भी रे ऑफ लाइट सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर से पास होती निकल रही है तो वो उसी पाथ को वापस फॉलो करेगी, मतलब वहीं से रिफ्लेक्ट बैक हो जाएगी सेम पाथ को फॉलो करते हुए, इन केस ऑफ कॉन्केव एंड कॉन्वेक्स मिरर. Rule 3 states that the ray of light passing through the principal focus of a concave mirror or a ray which is directed towards the principal focus of a convex mirror becomes parallel to the principal axis after reflection as shown in the figure. Concave and convex में देखिए कि कोई भी रे अगर फोकस से होती हुई आ रही है तो फोकस से पास होने के बाद आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन वो रिफ्लेक्ट बैक होगी पैरेलल टू द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. ध्यान करिएगा जो फर्स्ट लॉ हमने पढ़ा था, फर्स्ट रूल, उसका जस्ट अपोजिट है. तो रे ऑफ लाइट अगर प्रिंसिपल फोकस से आ रही है एंड आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन इट रिफ्लेक्ट बैक पैरेलल टू द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. सी द नेक्स्ट लास्ट रूल, दैट इज रूल 4 कि अगर कोई इंसिडेंट रे obliquely, a ray incident obliquely to the principal axis towards a point P, मतलब पोल पे आती है, पोल ऑफ द मिरर पे आती है डायरेक्टली कोई इंसिडेंट रे, वेदर इट इज अ कॉनकेव और कॉन्वेक्स मिरर, तो वो उसी एंगल पे वापस रिफ्लेक्ट बैक हो जाएगी एंड इट विल फॉलो द फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन, दैट इज द एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस इज इक्वलेंट टू द एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन. देखिए you can see in these diagrams in case of the concave mirror and also in the convex mirror. So thank you for today and thank you for very much for watching the video and please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.